Hello, MCU fans. Today we're going to be ranking the costume versions of each MCU hero. Now, of course, this will require that a given hero has more than one version of their costume. So, Kate Bishop, Ant-Man, She-Hulk, heroes like that pretty much only had one version in the MCU so far, so they won't be in here. But as long as a hero has had two or more versions, then we'll be ranking them worst to best. And of course, anytime you do rankings, it leads to lots of different opinions. And keep in mind, it is just an opinion, so there is no right or wrong, but that's okay. You can tell me where I got it wrong in the comments. I don't mind. I love to hear people's opinions. Also, quick shout out to Surf on the Discord server. Dude, this was a fantastic idea. Thank you so much for the suggestion. All right, so let's dive right in and see what we can find out. So we're going to start really in no particular order, other than we'll start with heroes that have the least number of versions of their costumes, leading up to the ones that have, man, in some cases, 8 different versions to look at. So we'll start with Miss Marvel, and of course, her worst costume is her cosplay. Sorry, Kamala. You did a great job, but not that great. Although I will say, it's only slightly worse than the one in the trailer. I do not like the one in the Marvels trailer. I'm sure they're going to clean it up. It'll look a little better when it's CGI'd, but those colors are so glossy. I just don't like that color scheme. I really like her costume from her series much better. I don't know why they changed it, but we'll see. The one from the trailer may grow on me. We'll give it time. All right, then we have Monica Rambeau. Now, she's really not had a costume until finally in the trailers. She's just been wearing sword outfits, but she wears them well. I do like that one from WandaVision. Then we have the one that she's worn in the trailer. And finally, a costume in the trailer, which I think is going to look really good, especially when they clean it up a bit in post-production. But yeah, looks great. Then we have Captain Marvel, rounding out the Marvels, who has lots of costumes to look at. Now, I'm probably going to get some comments about this, but I just don't like the hooded outfit. I know it's straight out of the comics, a very good representation in live action, but I'm just not a fan of the hood. But I'm really not too much more of a fan of the costume from the trailer. Again, maybe these things just need to grow on me a bit, but I just don't like it. It just is a little bland to me. And then we got the one from Endgame, which is nice. I think the gold is a little too shiny, doesn't really fit in necessarily, but it's a good costume, very, very nice look. Then we got the one that she wore, her Kree outfit, if you will, so really not a superhero outfit in that regard, but still, I really like it. It's a good look. And then, boy, these next two, or last two, were very hard to choose from, but I'm going to go next with the one from the end of Miss Marvel in the end credit and in the beginning of the trailers, and then with the one from her solo movie. But I could go either way. I really like both of those costumes. I love the gloves she's wearing in the one from the end credit in Miss Marvel, but I really do like her look from her solo outing. So let me know what you think. Tell me your opinion where I got it wrong. All right, Moon Knight, pretty easy, right? We have basically Mr. Knight and his awesome Moon Knight costume. They're both fantastic, but man, his Moon Knight costume's got to be one of the best new costumes. Maybe one of the top in all the MCU. Fantastic, fantastic costume. All right, then we got Yelena. Now, all of her looks are great. She's one of my favorite heroes to come out of Phase 4. So it's really hard to choose. I think they're all top-notch, but this is her costume from Black Widow. That's obviously her Black Widow outfit. Then we got her stealth outfit from Hawkeye, which I only like slightly better. I mean, they're both of those two are fantastic. But I got to give it to her white outfit from the Black Widow show, or Black Widow movie. I'm normally not into white as much as I am the darker costumes, but man, that costume looks great, and she looks great in it. So all three of her looks were fantastic. Okay, how about Sam Wilson? Now his first outfit, it's kind of not really a costume, right? It's him in regular clothes with his jetpack on, but still, he did that look really well, really well. Then we got his outfit, his costume from Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Obviously, it's better. It's a costume, but still not my favorite yet. And then we got the one at the end when he took on the role of Captain America. And, it's got a lot of white. It's growing on me, though. When I first saw it, I was like, but I'm getting used to it. The stuff around his neck is a little interesting, but I'm sure by the time we see him again, probably in Captain America New World Order will be his next appearance, it'll really have grown on me. But, man, I do love his Civil War / I think he wore it in the Ant-Man movie as well. I really do like that outfit. So for now, that's my favorite. But I'm going to bet in time his Captain America outfit will be my favorite. So let me know what you think in the comments, as always. Okay, U.S. Agent, pretty easy, right? I mean, he said it himself. He's got his original costume there, and he's got his new one. which is the same as the old one, only it's black, right? But still, I like the black better. I like the dark better. So yeah, only two to choose from, but definitely that's my favorite. Okay, Bucky. Bucky doesn't have a lot of different costumes. In fact, you could argue this is barely a costume. It's him just wearing some a cool outfit. But nonetheless, that's his Infinity War outfit. Then we have his outfit from Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which again is barely a costume, you could argue, but still pretty cool. But man, his Winter Soldier look, just you can't top that, right? Just fantastic, so menacing. I love the new arm, maybe a little better, but still the that original look, man, it's just amazing, just amazing. All right, Doctor Strange. I'm not convinced they've changed anything. This is his costume from the first movie, and this is Multiverse of Madness. Now, I guess a little things here and there. I mean, the cape didn't change, which makes sense, right? It's the same cloak of levitation, but I don't know. I don't notice much difference, but I guess I'm going to pick his Multiverse of Madness, his most recent one, as my favorite. But let me know what you think is really different. Not much, not much. Maybe his sash, maybe his belt, and the way he wears his outfit. But anyway. All right, Wong, on the other hand, Wong has gotten some major upgrades. This is Wong in Doctor Strange, and then now in his Sorcerer Supreme outfit from Multiverse of Madness. So yeah, big improvement, big improvement. All right, Quicksilver. I almost shouldn't count this, right? So we have Ralph Boner, who's barely Quicksilver, but you gotta love the janky costume that looks like the comic accurate, quote unquote, comic accurate costume. And of course, the best one would be his from Age of Ultron. So yeah, pretty easy, pretty easy. All right, Okoye. I don't know about the Night Angels stuff. I don't know. I guess Midnight Angels. I guess I'll get into it eventually, but I really love her original outfit, her Dora Milaje outfit. So, but interesting to see when her series comes out. Especially she's going to have one coming out, and I'm sure her new outfit will grow on me then. All right, Shuri. Really liked her look in the first movie. That is so cool. I mean, ultimately, you got to go with her Black Panther look, right? She's now Black Panther, but man, both of her looks are just fantastic. Fantastic. T'Challa. T'Challa. Such a loss. So I personally like his his original costume from Civil War a little better. I mean, they're both great, right? But it's just me. Tell me in the comments what you think. But I kind of like his Civil War outfit a little better than the one that he wore in Black Panther and beyond. All right, Ironheart. I so much don't like her newer costume that I almost picked her rinky-dink costume over it. But I'm sure by the time her series comes out and she gets yet another costume, I'm probably going to like it the best. But yeah, I just didn't really like that look. Some people love it though, so I apologize in advance if you really love that look on the right. It just didn't really work for me that much, but still, it's obviously her best outfit so far. Rhodey had several different looks. He kind of had the unfinished Iron Man outfit, if you will, or silver Iron Man outfit. Iron Patriot, which is a really good look. There's no doubt, it's a really good look. But I gotta love War Machine, my favorite. Yeah, really sweet looking outfit. Guardians of the Galaxy, I didn't know what to do with them because honestly, in the trailer, they're all wearing the same outfit. And in the first movie, they were all kind of wearing the same outfit. The only other options we have to choose from are like prison garb or, random civilian clothes they were wearing or whatever. So with these two to choose from, I really do like the ones from the original movie a little better. But I do suspect by the time I've seen Guardians 3, I'll be into it, maybe even more. But so for now, that would be my order to pick 3 and then Guardians 1. All right, Valkyrie. Valkyrie has had some amazing looks. Really love this one from Ragnarok. Really liked her outfit in Love and Thunder. But I got to go with the white outfit at the end of Ragnarok. She looked amazing. We need more screen time for Valkyrie, please. I thought we were going to get a lot more in Love and Thunder. There was a lot going on in that movie, so it was hard to fit everything in. But man, please give her a lot more screen time in something, anything. Daredevil. Yeah, I didn't really like the red and gold, red and white, or red and yellow, however you want to look at it. And I don't know that we were supposed to like it. I think it was supposed to be like honoring his original costume in the comics, which wasn't that great in the comics either. But some people really liked that look, but not my favorite. man, I almost picked this as my favorite. I mean, this is barely an outfit. It's just throw together, but goodness, did he ever look awesome in that. I was almost bummed when he finally put on a costume because I was like, oh, I really like that look. But by the time Daredevil was done, I was really into his outfit, and certainly it protects him a little better than the one in the middle. Hulk. I What do you do with Hulk's outfits, right? Most of them he's just wearing shorts, but still, he had the outfit from Endgame, which is pretty cool, like the full bodysuit. He had the epic outfit in Ragnarok, his battle costume. But, you got to go with the OG look from the comics, in my opinion, I guess. But so tell me what you think. But I love just the standard purple shorts and green skin. All right, Vision. Clearly, his cheeseball Halloween outfit is the worst. Hilarious, though. Epically hilarious. Then you kind of got his naked costume, if you will, or when he hasn't really, made himself look his full outfit. Then you got White Vision. Now, some people may pick this as their favorite. I do like White Vision, but I really love his classic look. They did such a good job of bringing his comic costume to life. Looks a lot better than the one on the left, obviously. So let me know what you think on Vision. Wanda. Now, Wanda/Scarlet Witch gave us a lot to choose from. I don't really like this outfit, and this is the one that she had on very, very briefly at the end of Age of Ultron. I'm glad they didn't go with it. It's too glossy and shiny, and I just don't like it overall. Then, and this shows you how much I don't like it, right? I'm going to pick her cheesy Halloween costume over that one. I just thought it looked really good on her. Probably anything looks good on Wanda, right? But I had no trouble with that outfit. I had more issue with the one from end of Age of Ultron. Then we got the one from Civil War. I do like that. Pretty cool. Got the witchy look, and she looked fantastic in it, obviously. Then I'm sure I'm going to get some opinions on my picking the wrong order here because this was my favorite. This was hands down my favorite from the end of WandaVision. Looks really, really good. But the more I thought about it, I really like this look. It's barely a costume. I get that. But it's so personified how she was feeling and where she was at mentally in that movie. I mean, and it's scary. It's just a little bit of a scary outfit with the eye makeup, etc. Very goth. Very, very cool. But I'm going to give a slight nod to Multiverse of Madness over the WandaVision outfit. I love them both. I could go with either one of them. But I'm going to go with Multiverse of Madness as my favorite. So I'm sure there will be some opinions on Wanda because she has so many great looks. Spider-Man. Talk about opinions. There's going to be a ton of opinions on Spider-Man. And in fact, I had to change the orientation because he's always sprawled out in his Spider-Man poses. So this is the only time I had to go a little different here. But pretty easy to pick. His worst costume, even though I really love it, to be honest, but his worst costume would be his thrown together costume from Homecoming. Then I'm sure I'm going to get some opinions on this one. I don't like the one from the end of No Way Home. I don't like the blue. It's too blue. Granted, it's very comic accurate, but I'm hoping they tone it down some. But for right now, it is not high on my list. Then we have the Far From Home, which is a really good look. I have no issues with it. Very cool. Then we have the No Way Home at the end when he got the nanotech armor back. It's almost the same as the Iron Spider, but it's a little different enough to be counted separately. Then, I like the Night Monkey. I think that's good. We'll call it the stealth outfit. But I think I mentioned earlier, I really like black. Really liked that outfit. And speaking of black, I liked the reverse outfit, if you will. I don't know why they went this direction, to be honest, and switched his nanotech inside out, but it works. It really works. Then Iron Spider. I'll go Iron Spider as my second favorite. It was a little lower at first because it's too powerful. It's not Spider-Man, but at the same time, it's really cool. So I got to vote it up high. But my favorite would certainly be Civil War and Homecoming. I feel like it's the closest to the comics, yet still is adapted for the big screen. So we'll see. I may ultimately like the one at the end of No Way Home, but right now I got to go with the one from Civil War and Homecoming. All right, Hawkeye. This is from Age of Ultron. and probably my least favorite, even though it's cool. It's very cool, but I can't imagine him being able to shoot a bow and arrow very easily in that. It's just too heavy. And it was cold weather, so he's probably dressing to not be chilled, but didn't like that one. Didn't like that one. Then we have the one from Civil War. See, now notice he's got his arms exposed, which, granted, show off the biceps, sure, but also probably easier to shoot an arrow that way. Then we got the one from Avengers. Very cool. Like that one. Then you got to love Ronin, right? You got to love Ronin. I might have put it as my favorite, other than I was so impressed then finally when we got to see his outfit in the Hawkeye show. Finally bringing in the purple, really leaned into the comics, yet didn't look too silly, right? It looked still very, very cool, very real life, like something you would actually wear and be proud of. So let me know your thoughts, if you would have put Ronin first or if you would have put one of the other ones first, but I really liked the look they ended up with in Hawkeye, in his series. All right, Black Widow. So I'm starting by just saying I'm not going to include this one. I don't really consider this an outfit. It's just her civilian clothes, but man, did she look good in them. So I had to give her special mention, but I'm not going to include that. So that's out of the running. All right, so what ones do I think? Boy, I like every one of her looks. None of them do I think are bad. So it's so hard to put any of them last. But this is the one from Iron Man 2, which she looks so fantastic, but I think the costumes did get better over time. Then we have Infinity War. I like that look. It doesn't really look Black Widow to me, but she looks good in it, and it was perfect for how she was feeling, being part of the Secret Avengers and on the run, etc. Then we have the look from the Black Widow movie. Very nice outfit. Very cool. Then this was almost my favorite. This is how much I like the remaining costumes. This is from Winter Soldier. The sleek spy outfit look is fantastic to me. And plus, I love her hair straight like that. So really good. Then this is the one from Avengers. Also another fantastic look. Very comic accurate. Very, very cool. She wears all her costumes so well. This is from Endgame, which maybe it gets a slight nod over Avengers. I think it's a really good look. Then the white outfit, I think I'd mentioned earlier how Yelena, same thing, just really love them in the white with the black accents. But my favorite outfit, I'm going to go with Age of Ultron, because I really like how they introduced the Widow Sting throughout her entire costume. Really, really cool. I'm sure there will be opinions on this one, so let me know what you think. What's your favorite? Maybe even the top several, because she just has so many good looks. Every one of these looks is fantastic. Thor. Okay, so once again, going to eliminate from the running these, putting both of these in. It's the same costume, really. Granted, he's a little heavier from his depression on the left in Endgame, and then in Infinity War, obviously, it doesn't have the depression weight, but it's the same outfit. So I'm only going to include one of these, which will be the one on the right on the next slide. All right, so let's go through these. So we have his Avengers look, not bad, not my favorite, but not a bad look. We have the first Thor, looked really good in that. I thought that was a good look. Then we have, I don't know, part of me wanted to put this last. I just think it's just too much. But on the other hand, it is pretty cool too. So, okay, my third favorite, but this is from our third least favorite. How do you say that? As we go down the line, this is my third least favorite. All right, anyway, this is from Love and Thunder. Then we have the look from Love and Thunder that I really like. I like this very Nordic look with his cape being basically skin, animal skin. Very cool, very cool. I really love the Ravager look. This was perfect because it personified how he was feeling at this time. Really, really well done look. Then love the Endgame look, / Infinity War and Endgame look. Fantastic. I really like the Thor, the Dark World outfit. I like the arms. It's very similar to his original Thor outfit. There's not a lot of difference, although it did turn gold and it's more silver there over on the far left. But yeah, I really, maybe the movie isn't that great, but I think his outfit's great. But I gotta give it hands down to his Ragnarok look. My goodness, did he look fantastic in that outfit. So yeah, again, very hard to choose. I don't think any of these are bad. And on a given day, I might choose one over the other. So let me know what you think. Tell me your favorite. Then, okay, Captain America. Boy, he has a lot to choose from. So I'm going to eliminate one of these two because they're basically the same. The one on the left is Age of Ultron. The one on the right is Civil War. I mean, if you sit and stare at it for long enough, you'll see some very small differences. Notice his arm. His arms have a little more white in them near the elbow. But for the most part, it's the same outfit. And because he has so many to choose from, I'm going to pick the Civil War one over the Age of Ultron. So I'm eliminating Age of Ultron. So I'm just saying that up front. So now, here's all the ones we're keeping. All right, so his first movie, first Captain America outfit. Yikes. Very comic accurate, though. Very comic accurate. Only slightly worse than his one from Avengers. What were they thinking? Every time I see that movie, I'm like, why? Well, in fact, look at his face. He's almost like going, yeah, I didn't choose this. I didn't. They're paying me a lot of money to put this outfit on. All right, so then we move to the Civil War, which again, like I was saying, is so similar to Age of Ultron that I didn't include two of them. But good outfit. Then this is the one from Winter Soldier when he swipes the costume from the Smithsonian. So it's kind of like his original one, but we're going to see it's a little different. They didn't entirely replicate the costume in the Smithsonian exhibit, which is kind of odd. All right, then we have the one from Infinity War, which really, again, reflected how and we saw it with Black Widow as well, they were on the run. They just, notice the star is no longer white, it's black, everything's faded. Just really, really cool how they put that outfit together. Now, here we go. This is the one from First Avenger. Notice, compare the First Avenger one now two over to the left, and you'll see several things are different. Most notably, the red stripes. There's more red stripes than the one that was in the Smithsonian. So that's kind of interesting how they changed it around. Then we got the one from Winter Soldier, which on any given day, I could easily pick this as my favorite. I really, really, really like that one. But I'm going to go with the one from Endgame. And it's very dark, sorry. But he was in the dark most of the time in that outfit. But I just thought that was just so perfect. I really love surrounding the star, the scaled look of his costume. Just really cool. So tell me what you think. A lot of good costumes to choose from here. Granted, the two on the far left, don't like those. But every other one is fantastic. Okay, so now the Razzie Award goes to. Now let's look at the worst of all of them, and they're all of the janky homemade costumes. So in this case, this is going to go, I guess, best on the left to worst on the right. But yeah, so we got Spider-Mans, we got Scarlet Witches, we got the Captain American we saw, got Miss Marvel putting hers together, good old Quicksilver, and of course you got to give the Razzie to good old Vision. It's just so bad. It's so bad, but it's so good. So anyway, I had to throw all those together because it's kind of fun to see all of them in one picture of all of the what they would look like if we did them on our own. And so that's it. There you go. Let me know what you think. But you may be saying immediately, wait, you left out a main one. And I did. I left out Iron Man because Tony Stark wore 14 different outfits himself, all very, very unique. And then he has at least another 8 or 10 of his different Mark uniforms that he didn't wear, but that he built. So I'm going to do a separate video going through all of his outfits, what some of the special technological advances were in each one, and then finally ranking them all. But I thought at this point, it's not worth trying to go through all of them because it really deserves its own video. So, all right, that is it. So let me know what you think about the different costumes. Did I leave anybody out? I hope I got everybody. Tell me if I left anybody out by accident, and tell me if you have any different opinions. And like I say, we'll get to Iron Man later. And then I mentioned it earlier, but we do have a Discord server. We're almost at 600 people that are from across the globe. So there's conversations going on 24/7. So I will leave a pinned comment with a link so you can join the server if you're interested. Also, if you don't mind, like this video, subscribe if you haven't already. You can check out more content, and we can all continue to enjoy the ever-growing, ever-changing Marvel Cinematic Universe.